Today on naturalbushcraft.co.uk I'm going to answer a question that I get asked again and again and again, and that is, what is the best bushcraft and survival knife? Well, where do I begin? First of all, there's no such thing. Every single knife that you have or that you use was designed generally for a specific use. If you take it outside of that use, it's not going to do the job as well. So a fish filleting knife, fantastic if you want to fillet fish, but try battling through a piece of wood with it and you're going to break your knife. My answer to you is this: if you ask me what knife should I buy, my question to you is, what would you like to use it for? And that's what you've got to ask yourself when you're choosing a knife. What do you want your knife to do? If the answer is everything, then you're going to end up with a knife that's good at nothing. Every additional task you set for your knife means that every task that it does will be slightly compromised. When we talk about bushcraft, we generally talk about carving, we talk about chopping, we talk about whittling, we talk about splitting, dressing game, campcraft, all these different tasks. And usually you'll find that most bushcrafters carry 2 or maybe even 3 knives, usually a bigger knife like a parang or a machete for chopping work, or even an axe as a substitute, and then a smaller knife that they would use for maybe dressing game, carving, that sort of thing. But as soon as you try and get a knife to do all those things, it's not going to do any of them very well. So next time you ask the question, what knife should I buy? The first thing you need to ask is, what do you need it for? That's the crucial and most important question that everybody needs to ask before they buy a knife. If you look at our knife reviews, we don't review bad knives. We really don't. Nearly all the knives we review are of a reasonable quality. If we do review a bad knife, we'll say so. They're all good knives. No one is better than any other, but they all have specific tasks in mind. Whether it's the K-bar, which is great at what it does, but not particularly good at whittling tent pegs, or whether it's something like the Mora Clipper, which again is a fantastic knife for what it is, but it's not going to look pretty on your dressing table. Ask yourself the question, and then you'll know what your ideal knife is.